Let's go. Here we go. Wednesday night, no strings. We in the building, y'all. What's good? What's happening? Y'all always remember, man, a well-organized life defeats a disorganized troop every time. Let's go, man. We're talking back to basics today. First show of Black History Month. We'll have a good time tonight, man. We'll have a good time tonight. Got to get into some stuff. Got to get into some birds. Couple birds. We got to talk about Drake ended 2024 bad, and 2025 ain't looking too much better for him after what we just saw at the Grammys and what we're about to see in a couple of days at the Super Bowl. It's all bad. We're going to get into it, man. Hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate that a whole lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. That definitely helps us out. Continue for the show to grow, man. Appreciate y'all that's been rocking with us. I've been forgetting to shout out everybody that's listening to the audio form. Thank y'all as well, man. It's doing really good numbers overseas. A lot of downloads, wherever it is that you find your podcast. The downloads to end 2024 were definitely on the rise. It is starting the same way in 2025. So thank y'all, man. It's been continuing to grow slowly but surely. We move. You know what I'm saying? All you can do, hey, whether it's 100 listeners or subs a day, or it's just one at a time. You dig what I'm saying? So we appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's get to it though, man. Lionel is in the building with us. I always say Glintz by. Why do I always say that? GlintzLNL.com, man. Go get them stunner shades. You dig what I'm saying? What up, Lionel?
What up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black Futuristic Month. Shout out to them people. Shout out to them Black people. And if you hear my voice, clap twice and be blessed.
There we go. There we go. What up, Torin, a.k.a. I Runs Wild? What it do?
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy No Strings Day. Feeling good. Looking good. If you ask some, I'm tasting good. But no, I'm happy to be here. Like Lionel said, it's a great time of the year, you know. Black History Month. We are the everything of this world. And make sure that you shine this motherfucking month and every other month, but you really put a little bit more sauce on your shit today. This month.
Let's put a little sauce on there.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Let's have a good time tonight. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us in the chat as well, man. We don't censor the chat. Y'all know the rules. We allow everybody to express themselves in their most organic state. But we do clap back, though. You can't just be in there talking crazy. I don't want to hear nobody say, go get an edge up. I ain't got my edge up ain't really in right now. I'm still letting the hair just grow. I ain't got the edge up on all the way in. You know, I'm trying to, let it fill in first. So F y'all early. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that out there early. F y'all. Right? There you go. Before we get to the bird, let's switch it up a little bit. I want to talk about the Grammys first. Can we talk about the Grammys?
Woo! Yes! Beyonce!
I see you. You got your Sir Davis?
Yes, Sir Davis. Beyonce on the shirt. No, I gotta come in for my girl. Beyonce, we did it, Joe. We did it. No.
Beyonce had a good night.
No, yes, she did.
Had a good night. Shout out to B. It was fun, man. It was a fun night. What's the young lady that won for that rap album? What's her name?
Doechii.
Yeah. How do we feel about her as a whole? I can't say I'm aware of who she is. I'm not super tapped into her music. She just gives some, I don't know. I don't know what kind of vibe. I'm not saying I get a bad vibe. It's just I don't know what kind of vibe I get from her. What say y'all?
I love Doechii.
Okay.
I really do rock for it, and it's crazy because randomly I was going back in my photos and shit, and went back to like I think I was trying to figure out when did I see SZA last, and then I was like seeing the concert, and I was like, wait, who was this? And I forgot. Well, I guess I didn't really pay attention, but that was Doechii who had opened up for her.
Okay.
And I was like, oh wow, like I could say I saw her in concert because I did vibe with her, but like I just didn't know her. But until she took off, from her single "Persuasive," is when I kind of like really started kind of noticing her. But then when she dropped this project, I really took the time to listen to it, and it was a great project. Like it definitely deserved to get that best rap album out of all the people that was on that list. For me, like the only one who I could see if she didn't get it was J. Cole. But or I guess Future people was mad that Future and Metro Boomin didn't get it. But I just think when it comes to, like a project and like a body of work that like Doechii just really is zoomed at and like that shit is good. So I recommend everybody listen to it. Like you might have to listen to it like twice, to get the feel of it. But I mean, it was a great project and it really did deserve that award.
There you go. What say you, Lionel?
I would say shout out to Beyonce because I know that meant like a lot to her. So like getting that Grammy, shout out to her. But at this point, I don't really put value in the Grammy. So like I've been walking around screaming Cowboy Carter's the top album of the year since I heard that album. Like seriously, like I've been saying that's the best album. This album, like I went to tell somebody with Raven and one of her friends like at somewhere a couple weeks ago. Like I've been standing on that, like not mean that. That's a really good fucking album. And so shout out to Beyonce because clearly that meant a lot to her to get that. And then as far as Doechii, I feel like shout out to Doechii too. I feel like that meant a lot for her to get that. Although I mean at this point I don't feel like there's any value in a Grammy, literally. So but then there's that. So that's pretty much my hot take on the Grammys. But shout out to the people that win. Like I do recognize like being a musician and like establishing yourself, working hard, getting a Grammy means something for sure. But from my perspective, fuck the Grammys. For them houses twisted. Like for real, they don't be adding up. It don't make sense. And so I've unsubscribed.
And that's what I think about a lot of people I noticed that I saw noticed like a difference in like this season of the Grammys. Like it really seemed like they got it right, like with every category, pretty much, and it was I seen a video of I guess he like the new I don't know what the title is, but the guy who runs it, like the voting committee stuff, he mentioned that how they added maybe like 1,400, if I'm not mistaken, more voters who are like younger, black, women. Like he really diverse the realms of the voters, so that's why things were connecting this year. Like a lot of things seem much right. So hopefully they continue this so it could get that value back. But like I agree with you, Lion. Like I'm happy she got it. Like she deserved it. If we having like this whole thing that the Grammys is the best thing, like yes, she deserved it and all that. But at the same time, they do miss people. They do snub people. It was like political too. Like it had politics to it and shit. You get people mad about saying that now. Like Beyonce bought this Grammy. Like if she's gonna buy a Grammy, why would she choose this one for this album? Like it would have been like self-titled or Lemonade or at least Renaissance. Like just a whole bunch of sort of losers from the Billie Eilish community, her fan base.
But Beyonce did immediately come out right after them Grammys and announce that tour. And she came right out to let y'all know what she doing, like 8 cities. It ain't a lot. It's not a big tour, right?
No, it's like 8 cities.
8 cities, something like that, right?
Crazy. Tamara and I randomly watched like the Beyonce ball one night. It was a couple nights ago, probably like right before the Grammys. And like at the end, there was this new little piece I was added, and I was like, "Hold the fuck up! Is this new?" And it was like a different picture too. I was like, "Wait, we've never seen any of this shit." And then it said like Cowboy Carter tour, and we were like, "Oh, this shit is crazy!" Like, damn. I was like, "Was this here since the beginning?" I was like, "Maybe we just never watched till the end." But no, it turns out they had just updated that shit, and like we just
Yeah.
decided to watch it that night, like in the middle of the night. It was so then, but yeah, we are totally excited for the tour. I can't wait to see this album on tour. I think it's
No,
even
I
better
am
than
too.
Renaissance.
Cause I miss Renaissance, so I'm not missing this one. Like I am not missing Cowboy Carter. Um,
Yeah, let me see what she got. She's gonna kick off. Okay, she's kicking it. Is she kicking it off in Houston?
no,
Does
Okay, yeah.
Solace ever win album of the year? Does Sis ever win album of the year for Solace?
mm-mm.
What's she kicking the tour off? Oh,
Wow.
okay. It's showing me that because that's what's near me. Okay, gotcha. So she's gonna be in Houston June 28th and 29th. Cowboy Carter. So she'll right
Yeah,
after June 27th, right after the
like the
national.
screw day. Ain't that
Yeah,
screw
right after she
27?
rolling in right for the national. She know what she doing. Shout out to Beyonce, man. She's so ace down.
No, because
Coming
I was
in.
surprised that because she had posted something and she had said, I forgot what she captioned it, but it was like 627. So they was like, oh, that's for sure gonna be a Houston date, but it ended up being the 28th and the 29th. So I don't know. She might got something else planned. I don't know
Okay.
where she
'Cause
anywhere
I think she
else.
goes, so this is just showing me domestically because I think she's going overseas. I think for 2 shows. I think I saw right. I think
Yeah,
she's
it's
going
like in
Paris.
between. 'Cause I want to say she go there. She starts, I think, in don't say Milwaukee, in the States, and then she go out, and then she come back. I think when she come back, it's like Houston, and she fill out. And they also saying that she finna do a residency. That's what the word on the street is because she has Vegas on the flyer on her
Yes.
tour shit, but when you go to like Ticketmaster or like to do like the pre-sale shit, Vegas isn't up there. So
Oh, I'm
they
looking
think
at it
it,
right now. It's not up there. I'm looking at it right now. I
yeah.
see Georgia. I see Maryland, UK, Jersey, Chicago, Cali, and Houston. I don't see and Vegas was on the thing, right? I did see Vegas.
Yeah, so they
So,
saying she finna do something. Something gonna pop up with her performing in that Spear.
oh, okay, that'll be dope. That'll be big. That'll be big.
So that's
But
gonna
let's
be
get
like,
to the
damn, like, do I want to just go to that show? Like, well, what is that like? So it's just gonna be crazy. Like,
but
we
let's
finna
get
see.
to the main thing of the Grammys. We love Beyonce. She's the queen. Y'all knew that. But that goddamn Kendrick Lamar won't stop it. At this point, I don't know how y'all feel. You know, I want him to quit. We got it. You won. Everybody's on your side. Everybody. The damn Academy. Motherfucker got 5 Grammys for a diss song. Come on, man. We ODing now. Like, I feel like everybody, because Drake did this lawsuit shit, they just like, we gonna show you, Drake. We finna give this nigga Kendrick all the shine. This nigga gets everything. Jesus Christ. And I love Not Like Us. And somebody
Yeah.
made a great point. I wonder how y'all feel about this. This time next year, Kendrick gonna be back up for some more Grammys from the other album. What's it?
GNX.
GNX, yeah. He gonna be back up because that was an amazing album.
Yeah.
So he'll be back nominated for some more Grammys next year. So listen, man, the Drake shit is this shit is crazy. 5 Grammys. Come on, y'all. Come on, let's talk real, fella. 5 Grammys for a diss track. It is a great song, but 5. Wow.
It's clearly, I don't know, it's clearly political. I don't know what these people's motives and intentions be, but it's clearly political. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Kendrick though. He like obviously won that battle. That's unanimous. But at the same time, like the Drake fans have a point because Drake fans are saying at the end of the day, this is your lifeline. Drake's your lifeline. There's no Grammy for you. There's none of this shit if you're not talking about Drake. So, but in that, which I feel like has a point. But then you'll just have to wait. We'll have to see what this looks like after the whole smoke clears. But at the end of the day, it's still crazy that Drake doesn't have a Grammy. That's insane to me. Like that's crazy to think Drake doesn't have a Grammy, and he like really changed or like affected hip hop in a certain time period and time frame.
No, Drake do got Grammy. He got 5 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got 5 of them. They was kind of saying that like Kendrick got the amount of heat that Drake has for this one song.
I must look up his Grammys. I don't know what he won. What he's won.
Yeah, some songs, but I mean, I'm here for. I think the song did deserve all of that praise that it did get because it did like
Right.
just shift a whole lot in like
It's a hell of a song. Don't
music.
get it twisted.
Yeah, like it was a good song. It hit niggas. It was like fun to like party with and dance with it. You want to just hear it and then like although it was for us by us, but like other people was able to take it and let it resonate with them somehow, some way. Um, and I'm here for it. But then I'm also like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for Drake too. Like with his like little stunt that he just pulled his little tour Australia, with the blood, not the blood, the bullet hole sweater, and he got the smoke coming out the back of his hoodie. I'm like, that shit go hard. Like I like that. Like I like the theatrics that Drake is giving us. So like, I don't know. I'm here for whatever this shit goes out into. Like I'm ready for the Super Bowl. Drake finna drop a project next Friday with Party Next Door.
As in this Friday?
Yeah.
Next Friday.
Next
The,
Friday.
Okay. Okay.
the 14th. Valentine's
Okay.
Day. So I'm excited for this.
And just for the record, the age of consent in Australia is 16 or 17, depending on the territory that you're in. I'm going to put that out there. Just shout out to Drake. I'm going to put that.
Why'd you put something out here, nigga? We talking about Drake, not Diddy. I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Drake. I'm just saying. But it was diabolical work, though, for the Grammys, too. When he's accepting that last Grammy, the part they're playing is the A minor part. I was like, hold on, that's when I was like, okay, they tripped. They're playing.
No, they was saying that it was just the alignment of everything that happened. Cause like it wouldn't have played if Kendrick got up there enough, but like he had dropped his ring and like some parties stopped him. So it could have been like he could have had that, but still, it was just.
And the whole crowd is saying it. As he's going to be accepted, A minor. Like, come on, man. And they was being extra messy. Whoever the producer was is hilarious. Because he's cutting to every celebrity. Cut to Beyonce dancing. Cut to Taylor Swift dancing.
Oh, he thought
cut to The Weeknd. Cut to they was cutting to everybody. I'm like, hey, they not like that. It was like,
I didn't watch it live, honestly. I didn't watch it. I was trying to, but I couldn't find it nowhere. Shit.
But shout out to though, man. It's a big record, obviously. Listen, it's a record that's gonna never not be played because if you like, let's say you're a sporting team, right? You're a sports team, whether you high school, college, whatever. After you win a home game, after we win, that's what's going on. They not like us. Nigga, fuck out of here. Because it used to be people would play the Khaled, the all I do is win shit. That's a popular one at sporting events. All I do is win after you win the game. But now, right now, they not like that's the shit right now. So yeah, man, Drake, I'm with the people that saying, yeah, but all of this has always been political. Anything that you get that people vote on for it, it's always political, right? Because it just is what it is. So I'm looking at it like it says Drake. I'm looking at Drake. It says that he's won. I looked it up. We talked about the Grammys. He's won 196 awards, including 5 Grammys. Trust me, all of those awards that he won, everything is all political. Everybody's voting, right? So it's music, so it's all subjective, right? It's like it's not like they're saying we're giving this award based on, the most streams or the most, and we can manipulate all that. So it's very difficult, but we all know that there are machines behind these people, these corporations. It was behind Drake for a long time, and now it's shifting. You know what I'm saying? So, to Lionel's point though, it is going to be interesting to see though what happens with Kendrick moving forward. Now, it's a lot of people that's going to say even before this song, he was solidified in terms of where his place is in hip hop history with his past projects. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, even Drake knew that because in the song Drake say Kendrick open his mouth, somebody hand him a Grammy again. Like he knew he was, certified in that sense. Like,
but it is interesting. I do want to see like where he goes now. Like post this, like what's the, where we gonna go with the music? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna take some time off? Like where we gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Musically, where we going? So it's gonna be interesting to see, man.
Well, he ain't done. I mean, he just dropped that new album. He finna go on tour with SZA.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I feel like the DNX was still like on that same type of time. Like he was still kind of taking shots, squabble up. He's still dropping subliminals. You know what I mean? You know, so.
I mean, that's just the name of it. But I think the whole beefing portion of it is over. I mean, like that direct kind of beef tracks putting out. I think that's over. Unless who knows? I mean, it was entertaining. They could do it again. I think we'll all be like there again.
It's never gonna be over because they dropped too many songs about each other. They did like 5-6 songs a piece. It's never gonna be over because some of the stuff that got thrown out there. Although I said, Jay-Z and Nas went hard, pause, when they were going back and forth. Jay talked about leaving condoms on the nigga's baby seat. Nas took shots at the nigga. Nas is the one that kind of brought the whole Foxy Brown thing back up, talking about he kept his face in her puss. You know what I'm saying? So it got real personal. But it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
They were able to move on from it. But they just did one song a piece. Well, technically Jay-Z did too. But they just did that and then it was over. These niggas did a whole rollout. They had cover art. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, everything was important. Like what's on the thumbnail was important. So we'll see where we go moving forward, man. But it was definitely interesting. And now we got the Super Bowl coming up in a couple of days. So
and they saying that I meant to see a video of Nick Cannon saying that like he don't think that because of the lawsuit that Kendrick will perform, not like us, but it's being reported that he is. Like they ain't stopping him from doing nothing. Like the only thing may prevent him from doing is like maybe actually saying and putting up the lyrics of like what could be seen as defamation, but for right now, like he could perform the song.
Of course he's gonna listen. He's going to perform the song.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not agreeing with people who saying he
has to perform the song.
Yes, he's going to perform the song. There's no way he doesn't perform that song.
Like I do feel like
that's how he got
the
that's how he got the show.
I agree with the sentiment that somebody said that Kendrick Lamar is like the Beyonce of rap. Like he be paying attention to details on that level. Like so, I'm excited. I know he really is. It's true. So I'm excited to see like the performance in that, like for that reason. I'm ready to see like how he pops up and see just what he has on his mind and how he approaches this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. It'll be good times. So, what is Lil Wayne got something coming up though? Because he did a little thing talking about he's not gonna be at the Super Bowl, but he got something that he's doing coming up. I don't know what he was talking about.
Get that man bird. Cause I seen that he said he will not be attending the Super Bowl. I'm like, boy, he just really let them people like make him upset. Like Wayne was always at Super Bowl, like that's what he loved. It's like he did not want to perform at the Super Bowl that bad, where he like doing all this extra shit. Like
Torrance said he ain't even really want to be there.
It's like this ain't even the first Super Bowl that's in New Orleans. That's what people were trying to make it seem like. Oh, y'all haven't won in New Orleans and y'all don't have like Wayne there. Like it was another one at the Super Bowl. Wayne was the fucking performer. Like, so why are y'all picking now just because it was Kendrick? Like, yeah, nobody like, saying Wayne don't got hits, but Wayne don't got like
the next New Orleans. He definitely ain't gonna be an eligible runner-up. Like Wayne is gonna be out the picture at the next New Orleans Super Bowl. So this was pretty much his last shot. But I mean, there's nobody's fault but his own. He should have been performing his ass off the last 4 years, knowing that this was coming up, and he would have been a great candidate. Like there's nothing else we can do.
No doubt. Wayne, because the Hot Boys are back together too now.
Oh, he said Wayne go pop out. I'm like, what you talking about, LT? Okay, so you think Wayne go come? Okay. I mean, I'm here for whatever. But if he really is playing into that, like, oh, it should have been me, I'm not gonna come. That I'm not gonna respect that.
Damn, Torian, let him be in his feels. Damn, Torian, like F your feelings.
He can, but I'm like, let's be mature. Like,
I'm supposed to be the heartless one, Torian. Damn, let me play. Don't take my role. Let me do me.
We need to get back together. Like, it's just too much separation between us black folks, and I just don't like it. Like, yeah, you didn't get it, but like, still, let's support somebody. who did get it. It's still somebody
Yeah,
black.
because it's really dope that like a hip hop artist, especially right now, rap isn't the coolest thing out. And so it's cool that like there is a rap artist headlining the Super Bowl, including bringing SZA. Like that's really dope. Like they're just
SZA
that
was big.
overall.
Yeah, I think it's dope that he giving SZA
If it was
that
me,
look.
y'all know I would have Beyonce's again. I would have her piss everybody off. Like just come on back for the Super Bowl, run it back, give us something else. No matter what you want to do, the stage is yours, floor is yours. Let us know what you need. Like we're gonna do that shit again. We're gonna run that back for the next 3 years probably until she like retires and we're like, okay, are you done? But
No,
so
for
it's
real.
good that they do have different like people, not just Beyonce, and it is also good that it's like a hip hop artist and it's Kendrick Lamar. I think this will be really good. Who else is gonna do hip hop as well as Kendrick can really do it on a big stage like that? I don't even think Drake can do that. Like Drake can't do a big stage like that. I've seen him on his tours. Like I wouldn't pay to see Drake in person.
I wouldn't agree. I seen what concert. What tour did you see him on?
I didn't see. I haven't gone to his show, but I watched like his show on YouTube, and so it was the most recent one. Yeah.
So I seen him in person for his tour that he went on with Migos.
hmm
And you know, I don't like when you go see rap artists, you don't really expect much. But like he really did give a show. Like he gave a show, he worked the stage, like he gave great everything. So I feel Drake can do a Super Bowl.
Okay.
But I'm not opposed to like Kendrick doing it. And like maybe Kendrick is doing it for what the people need now, you know?
hmm
And yeah, we can get one with Drake. Cause I think we would deserve one with Drake too. Cause like Drake got all these hits and he got that stage presence and he can give a show too. So, but right now it wasn't his time. It wasn't Wayne time. It was for Kendrick what we needed. So
Yeah. Okay. Can we go here real quick? Excuse me. Y'all are talking about like black excellence. Can we get to some black foolery just for a second? Just for a second. Just a little bit of black foolery.
oh my God. Roy, are we gonna talk about that lady in Pakistan? I meant to send you that shit.
Yes, I got it. I got it. I got
Okay,
her.
okay.
I got her.
I just ordered some spicy
You
chicken
know,
strips.
hey,
for
you know
Black
I'm here
History
for all
Month.
the foolishness, story. If it's some foolishness, you know I'm up on it. And
No,
she is complete foolishness. But this is a mayor. I forgot what town or city he's the mayor of. But he got caught up because they were saying he was using money like all these politicians do. He was
Right.
using money for some personal shit, right? And he tried to pull out the whole. He tried to use his black card. He tried to use the whole, hey man, this is crazy as black folks that we doing this to one another. So let me play him real quick. Hold on, here we go.
Okay.
Flying high, no lie.
So distressed and disappointed.
This Georgia mayor says that he runs the blackest city in America, but he's allegedly been balling on the city's dime and going viral for it.
You took your black behind over to Africa for 20 days
20
and
days.
didn't tell anybody.
City leaders are on his tail.
Yeah, so he says,
I'm jealous.
I'm disappointed that we got an all black council and we going at each other's, we tearing each other down. And she was like, Negro, we ain't tearing each other down. You went to Africa for 20 days with all the money. The hell you talking about?
20 days? That would have been me. 20 days?
We ain't tearing nobody down.
Nah, that's all Wayne. If you invite me, then I'm gonna be zipped. I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, nigga, you went
But
to
if you
Africa.
didn't even send me an invite, send me at least give me a round trip too.
Negro,
Then I'll be
you
quiet.
took your-
But if I'm not getting in on this shit, then I'm gonna be right there with her. 20 days?
Yeah, you done went to Africa talking about some damn what we doing. We ain't doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
Nigga, what is here we go. This is what I'm looking for right here. This is the one I'm looking for. Hold on, here we go. Let's play this one. This is him talking the whole time. It's funny.
Heated exchange as South Fulton council members question the mayor for spending $26,000 on his city-issued credit card, including a trip to Africa. Here it is.
I am so distressed and disappointed that the blackest city in the United States of America is heading into Black History Month with its all black council tearing each other down.
We're not tearing you down. You took your black behind over to Africa for 20 days and didn't tell anybody.
Well, they say the mayor has.
I love her. I love her so much. And I love her hairstyle. That's like a quintessential black lady. Like I feel like I could hug her. Like I want to hug her, just run up to her.
Hey, she was not gonna let him get that bull crap off.
It's like, you took your black behind.
No, for
Really,
real.
she wasn't at work. It said your black ass straight up there to Africa.
Right. I had
You
to talk to
went
him like
over
this
to
is his
Africa,
mama.
didn't you?
Like, she like, no, nigga.
Hold on, here goes some more of her. Oh, here we go.
$1,000 on his city-issued
Let's bring it back.
credit card, including a trip to Africa. Here it is.
I am so distressed and disappointed that the blackest city in the United States of America is heading into Black History Month with its all black council tearing each other down.
We're not tearing you down. You took your black behind over to Africa for 20 days and then tell anybody.
Nigga, we
20
ain't there.
days.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, like, Shay, she sound mad. She was like, I could have. Ain't nobody called me. I like Africa shit.
No, for real.
You went to Africa for 20 days and ain't tell nobody. I do like that she said black behind because she kept it professional. Because we know what she means. You took your black ass to Africa for 20 days and ain't tell nobody. Goddamn. But he's a piece of work though for trying to pull it up. I'm so distraught that the blackest city in America with an all black.
Like, how did people not do that? Like, how did people elect him? Like, I would not have voted for him to be my mayor. Like, something about him just rings scammy. I don't know.
Yeah, she did put that emphasis. And I ain't tell anybody. Nigga, you just left for Africa. Fuck you mean you in Africa? We looking for this nigga. He been in Africa for 20 days. Fuck out of here.
Right, because you could have made it sound right. Like, I just really got to go for 20 days and make sure my mental health is in a stable
20
place.
days is a long time to go
Like,
anywhere,
yes,
bro.
Yes, I need to go 20 days to make sure my mental health is good. And I'll be back.
Especially because he the mayor, right?
And you can make that work. You can make that work.
Oh, hold on. South Fulton mayor. Yeah. First of all, his name, Khalid, I can't pronounce it. So maybe he's from Africa. Shit, I don't know this nigga. He's going home. That nigga went home. So when you go home, you might get lost sometimes. You go home and start kicking it. Yeah, I'm the mayor over here and shit. It's going down. I got the corporate credit card. It's all good. Shit. What y'all want? What y'all want? I got it. Shit. We good.
No,
That would totally be me for sure.
Shit, I done came up. I got the card. Okay, let's get to this lady. So this lady, I don't know if y'all been seeing her. I think, Torian, we got to be careful because I think she got some real mental health issues.
No, she don't.
But she's in, where's she at? I think she's in Pakistan, correct? Yeah, she's in, and she's refusing to leave Pakistan. Apparently, she went over there to get married to some 19-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But they said it didn't work out. Maybe he was catfishing her. Maybe this was some 90-day fiance shit. And he was like, you came over here. I ain't want you to come over here. Shit, I'm trying to get over there. Mm-hmm. And she pulled up. And he like, shit, you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back over there. And she's over there telling folks she's not leaving. She got demands for the Pakistani government that she wants those demands met. She is wild. Let's play some of her. She is a stone cold piece of work. Hold on, here we go.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID.
You have Pakistani ID?
I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Talk.
Tell me you have a Pakistani passport?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
I have a Pakistani passport.
Oh, you do?
Why are you?
Okay, good.
What are you doing here?
Listen.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
You chilling here? Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home. Here. Take it.
I told you, I'm not talking unless you have 5,000 a week from me in U.S.
I'm not talking
She said, y'all gotta get that money up before y'all talk to me, goddammit. I need to know what his money is.
I love that.
Hey, how you in somebody else's skirt telling them now go home?
She was running that shit. She was running that shit. I love it.
Hey, they asked me what she doing here.
Back.
I'm with you, LT Coach. Hey, I'm chilling. That's what I'm doing here, goddamn.
No, one of them had some fighting them. They said, listen, what are you doing here? But shout out to her. She was running that shit.
She over there really standing on business though. She ain't. They are confused as to why she just won't leave. She like, nigga, because I don't want to leave. That's why, nigga. She like, I want some land and I want some money. What y'all got?
No, that's hilarious. That's actually my first time seeing that full video. But I kind of just been like seeing little stuff about her, and I was seeing people saying like she was, mentally ill. But then it was some other videos like, no, she perfectly aware of what she doing. Like, and it was a video that she was like at McDonald's. I want to say she was eating, and she was interacting with somebody, and then she shook the man's hand, and she was eating with her hands. And she shook the man's hand with that hand, and then she ended up like was gonna eat. She like no, and she ate with the other hand. So it's like it's common sense in there. Things are moving in her head, so she knowing. So it's like she just really on some bullshit. I mean, and we know that clout is something too. So like this is probably so big for her. Like, and I don't know if it's true or not, but Twitter was saying that this is the baby mama of one of the members from Black Ink Crew, one of the tattoo artists. Oh shit.
Oh damn.
And I don't know if that's true. I was looking at the woman who was on TV. It was her. I'm like, I don't know. Because this lady just got that bad makeup on right now. But it's hilarious. I just want to see how this gonna play out. Because she is playing dangerous waters. She playing the dangerous waters. Because they could just kill her. And what's gonna happen?
Here she go right here. They keep doing. Here's the thing. They want her gone. They keep doing press conferences with her, which is funny as hell because they over there really holding press conferences, trying to like figure out like they like why is this damn black woman over here? Here she go right here talking crazy again.
Saying he talked too much. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I'm saying. ये भी देखें यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है.
Listen. You talk too much. Thank you. Have a good day.
Just have a seat, sister. Have a seat. Please sit, please, sister. Please. 5 minutes, please. Sister, please.
No.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो मैं अपने मीडिया के तमाम दोस्तों का और भाइयों का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. और ये जो सिस्टर है.
So, thank you. Okay for Mr. Chipper.
Thank you.
And that's all. Thank you. Have a good day.
Please 5 minutes.
No, it's not.
Come here, please come here.
Listen,
Please.
be quiet. I'm not sitting down. My plan is to reconstruct this whole country. Okay.
What?
I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week. Okay, in my pockets, in cash. Okay, that's a demand to the government. The government is gonna fix up these buildings, fix up the streets, and clean up these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I do not like it. Okay, I would love for you guys to please understand that Pakistan is in need of new buses, new cabs, new cars. Please listen to what I'm saying. My name is Onaija Ahmed. Please understand. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Okay, there you go. Listen, man. She over there telling them folks what they
She over there cutting the fuck up. She really is. She said, I need 20K in my pocket this week in cash. Like,
I'm with you. In cash is crazy.
She over there like she a project manager. She like, hey, we gotta get these streets together. We gotta get these buildings, these buses, these taxis. Niggas, we finna level up.
She standing on big business.
She got a
mission. Like, hey man, here's what I'm gonna need. God damn it, I need 100,000. I need 20,000 right now. Goddamn it, run that. Fix these streets because y'all bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. And she keep telling the dude, be quiet. Like, I don't even know who that dude is, but he might be somebody really important over there. She's like, hey, you need to be quiet.
For real.
Like, you need to. The fact, though, here's how shook she got Pakistan. They are holding press conferences like we don't know why it's one person. Like, who cares? Like, they like, hey, why is she even here? They like, we need answers. Like, god damn.
So, they probably is like, what the fuck? They probably thinking like she probably some spy, this espionage. Like, she just can't be just no random woman who just come in here doing this shit. Like, fucking with us. It's gotta be something deeper, something bigger than this. With all in all, she just playing that shit. Like,
they definitely.
It's crazy. She got a mission. What's going on? And the fact that she probably got the women over there like so shook. Like the women probably like, oh my gosh, she talking to the men like that? Like,
no, real shit. No, we're 100%, Tony. Those women over there do not talk like that. That's why everybody's like, yo,
so they like,
really yeah.
This is what life is in America. Like, we finna go to America.
You know what we missed? I don't know how we missed this when we were talking about the Grammys. We got to double back on the Grammys thing. We got to talk about the Associated Press and Babyface. Did y'all catch that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, we didn't hit the bird, so that's a bird right there.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to our birds of the week. Let's start with the AP, the Associated Press. Did you see this, Lionel? Oh, they did Babyface crazy. So Babyface is at the Grammys. Y'all know who Babyface is. Legendary R&B. He wrote for your favorite R&B singer. Trust me, he wrote a hit for him, right? Whoever it is, young or old, right? And he's at the Grammys. He's being interviewed, and Jesus, they get so out of pocket with it. Look how they do Babyface. Hold on. They are interviewing Babyface, and in the middle of the interview, this is how they treat a whole legend in Black history.
But we want to thank you. But first, I wanted to say that I'm really sorry about.
No. Don't be sorry now.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chapel.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
Let's bring it back. Okay,
Interrupting Babyface.
So he's doing an interview. They asked him a question. He's trying to answer. And why is this little kid?
Yes. How are you? Oh my gosh.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chapel.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
Come on, man. We talking to Babyface, and in the middle of him answering the question, y'all yelling for somebody else to come over? Come on, dude. Who is this chick? I don't know. No disrespect to her. I don't know who she is. Though. Who is that?
She's the best new artist, Grammy Award winner. I'm not listening.
I
don't listen to her. That's who actually I'm supposed to be listening to today. I forgot who else I'm supposed to listen to. But she's just a new artist. You know, she new, she big. She supposed to be this like very queer femme woman who's like for everybody. There's also some bits
that's the women's hero right now. Okay, got you. Okay, I'm not familiar.
No, he's talking about the black woman who Pakistan.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, got you.
But no, it was backstory on that. Both of the ladies been kind of getting flack, but it was really just the one girl.
It really was, yeah.
But also they saying that it was somebody in her ear. So like that's why she was like this, because somebody was talking to her and saying like called Chapel.
So that's why we giving the bird to the whole AP. We give it to the whole. So as a staff, as a record label, and as a motherfucking crew, in the words of Tupac, we giving it to everybody over at the AP because you got royalty. Like, listen, understand, we just lost as a black community. We just lost Quincy Jones. I don't think people understand how much of a genius Quincy Jones was, right? We just lost Quincy. Babyface is still with us, right?
Yeah.
Like, one of our undisputed GOATs. And you just, he's in the middle of answering the question, and y'all talking about, oh, go get Jackal, Well, goddamn it, wait. Shit. Let him finish what the fuck he's saying. Then go get jacked. Goddamn, fuck out of here.
Right, or you could have sent somebody else. Oh, it's multiple people over there, so I don't know why they just had to do it. It was wrong on their behalf, regardless. Like, if they wanted to talk to her, they could have had somebody else come beside of her and ask her like if she could wait. You know, if she had time to wait. Or had somebody else conduct it too. You know.
Yeah, fuck out of here, man. Yeah, whoever, I'm not giving her the smoke because I don't know what was going on. But F her. What say you, Lionel? Am I tripping, Lionel?
I mean, no, I think that's just. That's a fair take. But for me, it's no big deal because that's what you could expect going to the Grammys. Like, that's why, like, I don't know. Black people can be so funny in that way. Like, still looking for acceptance, not really being able to say fuck you to white people. Like, even going to a Grammy is crazy. Like, you could have a cooler award show being babyface. And, like, I don't know. It's just, what I think this is just, I don't know, not cliche, but not quintessential, but it's just, like, it's what you would expect going to the Grammys as a Black artist. From top to bottom, it's never gonna be like, oh wow, what a phenomenal time! I just got my flowers, and it was amazing, and I was recognized. Like, who did that ever exist for at the Grammys? Like, so that at some point, people need to stop saying Grammys. Like, Grammys need to be like Beyonce going to the Grammys is a disservice, to be honest. Because like she's such a big artist, and she's such a Black artist that like that still says like, hey, this means something. Like, everybody needs to not fuck with them on one accord.
To that point though, like, so there was a time, I'm old enough, let me get in my old nigga bag now. So I'm old enough to remember, right? When all the major Black artists used to show up at the Soul Train Awards, at the BET Awards. All the big artists used to show up for that. And then I'm not sure what happened or why they stopped showing up, but there was a shift to where they just kind of was like, okay, we're not. It's not, because it got to the point on those award shows where basically everybody who won an award, they would have to say, Lionel's not here to accept this, so we're gonna accept it on his behalf. But like everybody who won a goddamn award wasn't there. It was like, goddamn, okay. So then they had to start basically giving awards. So they had to kind of change, to your political point earlier, Lionel, they had to start kind of changing their format to saying, hey, who's RSVP to say they're gonna be here? Because we don't want to have a whole show where like we're giving people awards and none of them are here. You know what I'm saying? It's like none of these motherfuckers showed up. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Let's give these awards to people that actually got to show up. I mean, so it got weird. You know what I mean? I don't know. You have to talk to them obviously as to why they stopped showing up to those award shows. But there was a time where they were showing up. You know what I mean? Like, It was popping. Like, the BET Awards was the thing to do. The Soul Train Award was the thing to do. It was a big deal. You know what I mean? The Source Awards, they had a little run until it got too ratchet. The Source Awards, goddamn. I don't blame people for not going to the Source Awards. They were stabbing niggas, shooting niggas, all kinds of shit.
I know. I think the NAACP awards are like this weekend or next weekend.
NAACP Awards, people used to go to, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm wanting to go to a watch party that's here in Houston, like to support like that, vibe. But that's just what it takes. Like, who gives a fuck about that? Honestly, I love the BET Awards since I was a kid. I didn't just grow up loving the Grammys. Like, I know at some point I would tune in, like maybe in high school, to see if my FEA would get the Grammy or if Beyonce would get the Grammy. They didn't, of course. But like ultimately, I don't really give a fuck about the Grammys. But I've always loved the BET Awards. I hate that that's something that we kind of like lost because it was magical. Like, I won't forget Michael Jackson, James Brown dancing on the stage together. That was genuinely a moment. And I was so young, but I was like jaw dropped looking at my screen like, oh shit, this is crazy. And then like all the moments, like the kids don't got that for real. They don't got that at all. I've seen some of those Grammy performances. I've seen the performances at the VMAs, all that shit. It's just, it sucks, but it's different. And I'm sure people have said that for a lifetime. I'm pretty sure people were saying that like when I was like 20 years ago. They're like, oh, it's so different. They're like, that ain't Michael, They're like, that ain't James. That ain't James. That ain't Prince.
Yeah, the Source Award. Listen, some of that shit had to go. The Source Awards needed to go. But the BET Awards, the NAACP Awards, the the Soul Train Awards. Those were good shows. Okay, let me play Old Girl in Pakistan one more time, and then I know Torian wants to get to another bird. Let me play Old Girl from Pakistan because she's clearly a bird right now. Let me play her one more time. Here goes another one from her.
Where are you from? I'm from here. You're from America?
Hold on. They asked her where she from. Tell them again, sis.
Why you come in Pakistan? I demand from the government more than $5,000 in USD to make Pakistan a better place. Good night. Where are you from? I'm from here. You're from America? I'm from here now. You're from here now.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID.
You have Pakistani ID?
I'm getting it. Do y'all agree?
Did not even your friend?
Mind your business. What? Talk.
You chilling here? Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home. Here. Get this on your camera. I'm from Pakistan, okay? That's a demand or more. None of your business. Now go home. Here. Take it. I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week. Okay? In my pockets. In cash. Okay? That's a demand to the government.
ये हमारी अमेरिकन सिस्टम ये भी देखें यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है
Listen! You talk too much.
ओके
We don't know what you're saying.
अच्छा अब ये सारी चीजें हम जो आप अभी देख रहे हैं ये हम रात से मतलब है कि स्पेयर कर रहे हैं अच्छा
There's no telling what he's actually
I'm going to
saying.
mind my fucking business. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Clear the way.
She over there talking crazy. She over there talking
That is a
crazy.
black queen. Like, clear the way. Get the fuck out of.
Yeah, she over there talking. She talking good and crazy. Okay, Torian, talk to me about this bird we got. Because I'm not familiar with a lot of these white birds. So you had a white bird. It's a rare sighting on this show.
No, yeah. So if someone familiar with Blake Lively, she's an actress who is probably most known for her role on Gossip Girl. But she's married to Ryan Reynolds, who we all know as Deadpool, and he's been in the other shit too. Like he's there. Well, he will be more considered like kind of a A-lister, B-lister, movie star. But Blake was recently in a movie based off a book, a very popular book, one that I indulged in, by Colleen Hoover, and they end up doing like a movie based off the book. And from the moment when it became like press time and press run time, it was just drama unfolding. Like, so Blake Lively was the lead actress in the movie, playing like the main character, and then the the male actor who's also the director, he played the male lead in the movie, and it just like shit hit the fan. Like, I want to say like 2 months ago, Blake Lively. Well, from the promo, like you never seen them like really together for the movie run, press run. Then stuff started like kind of leaking out that like nobody in the cast liked him. He was kind of like this prick, this monster, and then a few months ago, Blake Lively had did a post with New York Times and basically like filed this like lawsuit against the guy Justin. Can't remember how to say his last name. But and from there, it's just been getting really messy. It's been real messy, and Justin's team have been like just serving like Blake and Ryan just they karma. Like it's just been like everything that she kind of been trying to put out there has been like exposed to not be true, or he has evidence to back up like how the claim is false and how they was mistreating him, and it's been a lot. And now Blake Lively is like saying like this lawsuit is causing her and her husband severe anguish when she's the one who really initiated all this bullshit. All her claims were being filed false, and like Justin team has been like working hard. Like Blake and Ryan Reynolds tried to have their lawyer like tell the judge to like silence like his team and his lawyers, like they're defaming us and all this shit. And the judge just said like, no, you can't stop anybody from like saying their piece, their side of it, like just because it's not aligning with what you want out there. And his lawyers, his team, whoever behind him, they end up releasing this website where it was like hella shit on there, like everything that she claimed, it was like something to debunk it, like, and it's just making her look bad. That's why now she's trying to be like, oh my god, this is like hurting us. Like, I don't think they thought this through. I think they thought this was like an easy little win, like for her to look good, you know, get her a campaign. Now she's trying to say like this is a smear campaign against her. But they was like literally treat this man wrong. Like when at the movie premiere, he wasn't even allowed to be up there with the cast and all that. Like how they do it. Yeah, like he got photos of him like in the basement of the building, like, and they had like a screen of the movie playing with his family and friends. You know, it was just like they was doing some crazy shit. Like, him being the director of the movie, his cut wasn't even the one that's been put out. It's Blake Lively's and her husband's cut of the movie that like she did, but he's supposed to be the executive producer, the director, and all that. Like they came over, and that's why Justin is Ryan Reynolds is getting into it because he wasn't a part of it at all. He just came in because of his wife, and he started like doing work when like that he wasn't even hired to do that shit. So it's people waking up to this
Karen shit. She on her Karen shit talking about some mental anguish. Fuck out of
here. Yeah, like nah, like you tried it and you failed.
Typical Hollywood white problems. Facts. What are you talking about?
No, but it's good because like she just be trying to be out here that she like this good person, and she not. And what I will say is it's crazy because going back to the Grammys, everybody and on Twitter like they all been like talking about Taylor Swift and like, and not in like the negative way, you know, like oh how she is mediocre and all that shit, but like how like she really like kind of like won people over by her like personality at the awards. Like Taylor was lit, like all little footage of her, like she was like having a good time, like she didn't win nothing that she shouldn't have, like because the shit she put out was not up to par. So I think that's like the big thing for me that like okay, like the Grammy committee like they doing something because like Taylor didn't win nothing as she shouldn't have. Like the project she released wasn't anything spectacular, like she always been getting praised too, you know. She been kind of that golden girl, you know. Drake was the golden boy, she was the golden girl, you know. And now people getting insight. But Taylor did, she was just having a great time, and like it was a video of her dancing with Alicia Keys' son, and her like just shaking her ass and backing up into somebody.
She was shaking her back.
Oh yeah, I mean we all know she ain't got no ass to shake, so we all know what that means. For her, she was backing it up.
Yeah, she was trying. Now
she gonna
be at the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne ain't gonna be there, but Taylor gonna be there.
Yeah, because her man. But she also loved Kendrick, and that's what people was like kind of failing to see. Like they like, why are they so emphasizing like Taylor always pointing to her at the camera and shit with Kendrick? Because like she fucked with Kendrick. Like she did some songs with Kendrick.
Still no cookout tickets. Yeah, we ain't giving Taylor no tickets to the cookout.
Nah, at all. Yeah. We just like cool. We'll meet you at the party. Like you don't get to come to our shit at the party, you know. But once we need a cookout, we'll hit you up.
Okay, but here goes some Negroes that need to be stopped. So is everybody familiar with this Popeyes Don Julio collab? This is the most Negro shit of all time. I ain't gonna lie. This is like,
it really is.
this level of niggerdom is like, this is Super Saiyan level of niggerdom. If you're going to Popeyes and getting the Don Julio chicken, you're on a different level of nigger. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what are you doing with your life? The fact that Popeyes even went here says that Popeyes said, we got niggas that eat our chicken and they fuck with Don Julio. So how do we combine the two? So let me pull this up first. I think it's important for me to show people first what the collab is, because some people don't even know what the collab is. So here goes the collab. It's real. This is on Popeyes. This is the Popeyes website. Don Julio and Popeyes. It's their championship lineup. There you go. It says they're sold out of a lot of stuff right now, and apparently it's not everywhere. It's in like some select cities from what I read it. But
is
you
it
can
in
go,
Houston? Look.
Let me see the city. So they got it in Miami, New York, New Orleans, Philly, and Kansas City is where I'm seeing this is at.
Oh wow. OB and NOLA through the 9th.
Yeah. So that's where you can get it at. But here's what you can get. Here's on the menu. They got you can get like a chicken sandwich infused with Don Julio, some wings, or you can get like some type of strawberry drink where they're gonna put a little Don Julio in there for you. Yeah. If you want to get at it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also see they work hard in people too, because it is like legit alcohol and that shit.
As they have to.
Yeah.
But here's you Negroes though, because you Negroes, when y'all hear shit like this, y'all get out of hand. And here's what somebody did at a local Popeyes. Bottle girls at the Popeyes is crazy.
That is very crazy.
So that's got to be New Orleans. That has to be New Orleans.
Bottle girls at the Popeyes is crazy work.
I've been meaning to try the ghost pepper wings.
Oh, those are good.
That's crazy. You go to get some Popeyes, you go get that Don Julio. You just trying to get some chicken. They done brought the bottle girls out. God damn, hold on. I just wanted some chicken. And look how packed that motherfucker is. That's the part that's killing me. That motherfucker's packed. I don't know what time of the day it is, but that motherfucker's packed. There's people in line. They wrapped around. They didn't got this Don Julio.
This probably gonna make the prices go up. I feel like Popeyes they are already too damn high anyway.
Popeyes bottle service. Yeah, they got them. Yeah, we bring out the Don Julio for you with this 6-piece or 8-piece. Got this 8-piece family meal and a bottle of Don. That's crazy. In Black History Month, y'all should not be ordering that. Don't order that. Don't do it. Think about your ancestors, damn it, and don't do it. Fight the urge. I know y'all love Don Julio. I know y'all like Popeyes. Just fight the urge. Damn it, do it for me. Just say, you know what, I'm good. I ain't gonna do it.
It's too late. They never just changed it.
It's remember that one thing? Oh, what? It's above me now. Is it above me now? It's above me now.
100%.
It's too
as
late.
As soon as they saw that ad drop, they was up there. You know, they don't play about their Popeyes. The people really fuck with it, and they'll be there. I know even before that chicken sandwich, the Tuesday like special will have the people in chokehold. The people are here for whatever Popeyes got to drop. The Popeyes is like the Beyonce of the food industry for like the niggas. So like,
Popeyes
what's the next drop? They're like, what's the next drop?
They went. You right. They went from they had that fire ass Tuesday special. It started off at 99 cents. That shit is crazy. You can't even get it now. That shit like damn near $3. But it started off at 99 cents. And it started off, if you remember, it started off with a 2-piece and a biscuit. They don't even give you the biscuit no more, I don't think. I think it's 2-piece. They used to give you the 2-piece and the biscuit for 99 cents. And then to your point, Lionel, then they moved on from that to that chicken sandwich. That chicken sandwich had niggas losing they got out here.
True.
Niggas was going crazy for the chicken sandwich. And now they got Don Julio.
And it was the wings before that, because the wings was the
Oh,
next
yeah.
installment.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
This is like, this is
I
reminding me
fuck with the wings.
of.
The
This
wings
reminded me of.
fuck.
They cloned Tyrone, or who cloned Tyrone? This is that chicken spot, for real. This is that chicken spot from that
The
movie.
wings is fire over there at Popeyes. I ain't
No,
gonna
they
lie.
I
are.
need to try their wings. It's crazy. I need to try their ghost pepper wings. I've
The
seen
Them
ghost
them at
shit's
peppers is
fire.
good. The ghost pepper is good. I fuss with it.
Them hoes is fire.
Can't wait.
I ain't gonna lie. I fucked with that.
And the lemon pepper one too. Yes.
I've tried the lemon pepper wings. Yeah.
Shit, I tried to go over there and get one of them. I tried to go get one of them goddamn Cajun turkeys from them for Thanksgiving. They were sold out. I was sad because they had this. I think this is the first year that they were doing the Cajun turkeys. You can order them. You can pre-order.
So you be there
Cajun.
for all the drops. You gonna be there for this drop.
Yeah, I told y'all this is some bullshit. I'm here for the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm typically here for it.
Let us know. Let us give us a review.
Right? I'm gonna try to get it next year though. Okay, let's get to this though before we get up out of here tonight. I want to talk about this though, man. I titled the show "Back to Basics" for a lot of reasons, right? Like as a show, as a podcast, sometimes it's good for us just to get back to like our basics of like what we do, right? We talk about relationships and the culture, just to make sure like we staying grounded. But I think also it's apropos in Black History Month as Black folks that we talk about just getting back sometimes to just the basics. I ain't say we got to stay there, but sometimes it's good just to get like a refresher. Like when people have jobs, you get to do like continuing education courses, or you have to do like some refreshers here and there. And that's just the way just to make sure like you remember, hey, these are just the basics, right? And I think sometimes not only in relationships, but just as a people, right? We gotta just make sure like we get back to loving one another, being there for one another. One of the coolest things I felt when I moved to San Antonio, because look, I grew up in Houston. I grew up in the side of town where like all I went to school with was Black folks. All I saw was Black folks, and that was just it. Mm-hmm. When I moved to San Antonio, it was something different because I remember telling somebody after living here for like 2-3 months, I'm like, man, every time I meet a Black person down here, they like super cool. Like they'll like see like, hey, what up, bro? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. All right, bro. They'll like dap you up, like bring you in, like bro hug, like I don't even know you. But like what I came to realize is that like it's so depending on what side of town you might live on, there's so few of us that like the Black community in San Antonio will really link up. You know what I'm saying? On some like, yo, we really here together. You know what I'm saying? Like, come fuck with us. We here for you if you need it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about first, like, I want to get to the relationship part about getting back to basics as well in a minute. Mm-hmm. But I want to first talk about just us as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like how we get back to like the basics of us, right? I love what Lila's been talking about throughout the show about the Grammys. Like, hey, I think a part of that is be like, hey, F the Grammys. Let's get back to us. Like Lionel said, I want to go to the NAACP Awards, right? Let's get back to doing that. Let's pull up like Beyonce, right? Pull up to that, right? Pull up to the BET, pull up to this, pull up to those. Let's get back to those basics. What say you, like? Oh, I think you're muted. I can't hear you. Oh, no, I can't hear, still can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Go ahead, Tori. What say you then, Tori?
Damn, I was gonna eat some candy. Oh.
Nigga eating candy at a time like this.
Some chocolate, nigga. What's the question? No, I was just kidding.
I'm just saying, like, as a people, though, like, get back to our basics and just, like, loving each other, being there for one another. You know what I'm saying? Because we always talk about, hey, man, niggas gonna, you know what I'm saying, the crabs in the barrel, you know what I'm saying? It's always, we kind of go out of our way as a people to, like, talk about, like, the negative shit. You know what I'm saying? We do a great job of pointing out when niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, we got to also acknowledge that, like, hey, if there is a Black designer in your area, buy those clothes, support them. If there is a Black restaurant, go to that restaurant. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I say for me, I'm gonna have to hit you where it hurts. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
It's about to be, once y'all, once the black people, the black community, like release the shackles of homophobia.
Okay, let's go there.
It's just we not gonna be fully together. I feel like people fail to realize that, like, sometimes, like, the queer community is like that middle ground between, like, male and female, like between black women and black men. Like, that queer community is that middle who can, like, speak both languages, once. They could understand, they could relate a message and convey it into, like, terms that the other person can take in and digest. But yeah, I mean, because it's just, I feel like that's the only thing that's stopping us. And I mean, we can also go into, like, colorism and shit like that, like.
Right.
But I think once we realize, like, what all the white men have done in order to separate us, we won't be able to get past that. So that'd be, like, the first thing that really we need to do, like, just let go and maybe just start fresh, like, just do something that just start fresh, and really own it and, like, live true to that, like.
Can I show you something that I have a problem with the queer community about, though? This clip right here from an upcoming show, although it's ratchet, this clip is what I got a problem with. Let's just play the clip in its context, and then we'll talk about it. I'm gonna play the clip. I'm sure you've probably seen this clip, Torian. This is from the upcoming show, Both Ways. It's about Erica Mena's dating show, I believe.
What's up, buddy?
Okay.
Hey, man, you better watch how you talking to me, man. For real.
Did you care about that when you were trying to kiss me? Aaron.
What the fuck you want to do? Keep it in 100, bro. What the fuck you want to do? What's up, buddy?
Okay, so I bring that up because the voice changed after them hands start flying. That's what I'm saying. Let's play it one more time, Torian. The voice right here is one. Listen to this voice right here.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Queen.
Hey, man, you better watch how you talking to me, man. For real.
Did you care about that when you were trying to kiss me?
Okay, you heard the voice right there, very soft. Now watch this, after these hands fly.
Aaron.
What the fuck you want to do? Keep it in 100, bro. What you want to do?
What the fuck you want to do? The fuck you want to do? Like that was like those are some two niggas throwing hands. Like, let's not get it fucked up, Torian. What was happening right there? And so that's the
Roy, you're canceled.
No, I'm not canceled. Let's get my sister Naomi on here. She would have my back. What up, Nate?
What?
Hey,
This
y'all.
is crazy.
Happy Nostrings Day. I'm back. Kind of.
No, you're fired. You just no call, no show for like 3 weeks, baby. You done.
Nah, she was checking in with me directly. Don't worry about that. She was checking in with me directly. It was good.
You lying.
I gave
Because you told me she ain't shit.
I would never say that about my sister.
Hater.
But I'm just saying, though, Torian, we got to be honest about sometimes, like, like, I agree with you, right? Here's the problem I have, and I want to let Naomi run on this topic as well.
But no, you gotta let me have my rebuttal.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I apologize. You're right. Go ahead.
First and foremost, we can't assume that everybody just is some type of way. I'm saying that for me, like, I am my name, realest nigga. I'm real. Okay, I'm a real nigga. I don't say a trans woman is a trans woman. Trans man is a trans man. I'm never going to put a trans man and trans woman into the category of a biological person, biological sex. So in that sense, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's hitting a woman, like he shouldn't be fighting this woman. Like, no, that's a trans woman. Like, biologically, she can handle herself against that nigga. like it's she can, and it don't look like she been in transition that long, so I wouldn't say that she fully is like feel more so with
estrogen.
Yeah, estrogen. Like she look like she still got some, good amount of testosterone in that motherfucking system. So yeah, I'm not here. I'm not like saying no, this is stopping us because like that. But a lot of people, I've encountered a lot of straight people just assume that like all like the LGBT all agree on like trans women are like kind of real women. And I feel like they be like taking that on us, but it's like, no, we are well aware that like they are not biological women. But we just choose to respect them if they do feel like they are a woman. They were born wrong or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm gonna acknowledge you for who you are. So yes, you're a woman, but when it comes down to it, you're a trans woman.
But okay, so here's the only
LT, I had seen you on Red Pill Live the other night. I was like, oh shit, it's LT. He up on this shit. So shout out to you.
Shout out to
wow, really? I missed that.
Shout out to LT. But no, I'll say this though. The only pushback I'll give, Torian, is that the only thing I have a problem with is when I'm not a fan of intersectionality. I'm not a fan of that. When they try to say, well, hey, because it's not the same struggle, right? Like I recognize and I acknowledge that there's a struggle for the LGBTQ community to be accepted but like to try to say there's a intersectionality with that and like the Black struggle, that's where I kind of have a problem because like we were really, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a problem with that, with the history of the Black community versus the LGBTQ community. I've got a problem with only that problem, with only that thing. When they try to like say like, oh, we got, because it's like, no.
But to like, so I'm not someone who's like against intersectionality, especially, when I'm a Black woman, right? Because at the end of the day, like oppression, it hits across different groups. It hits in different ways. And I don't think we ever have to do like the struggle war of like, who was oppressed most? Like who got the worst shit? Like it doesn't ever have to like go into that. And intersectionality is just to like acknowledge like, so Torian is, a Black man in the LGBTQ, right? And
I don't know what Torian is, but go ahead.
Me neither. That's why I have to put it like that. That's why I have to put it like that. But like, so it just shows that he has the struggles of like that comes with being a Black man, right? A Black man in America, and also the struggles of being like a queer person in America, right? Both two struggles are very much existent, and for him it overlaps. Just as the same for me, like there is oppression that happens for women, like doesn't matter like your skin tone or your race, like there is oppression for women, period. And I'm also a Black person as well, so like I do have that intersectionality of like, I'm gonna get shit because I'm a woman, and I'm gonna get shit because I'm Black, and I get hella shit because I'm a Black woman, so that shit exists. And then think about like the Black queer women, they hitting it on all three sides.
Right. Boom.
So it's just to acknowledge that like, so the shit gets a little different. Like it's just how it gets more nuanced for each person.
Here's my issue though.
Your issue just was debunked. Shut up.
No.
What the ladies in Pakistan say? Stop keep talking.
My issue though is that like there was a time where like Black people were like my problem comes, right, is that like my ancestors, right, my people, we struggled and we took all the arrows, the beatings for like this, and now we got to do it. Like people were mad at us just because we were Black. Forget, they didn't care what our sexual orientation was at that time. It was just, you're Black, fuck you, right? So like that's what it was. So like you know, like I gotta
Okay,
deal
and
with
it
that.
could be that, and it could be that. Now imagine that, like, you're a Black person, so you're getting that outright hate, like, just because being Black. And now imagine your own Black people are like feeling the type of way about you just because of your sexuality or how you may even present, right? It doesn't, sometimes it don't even start as sexuality. It'd be like presenting a little different. And like that shit
See,
would
I'm
get
with you.
jumped on and pounced on.
I acknowledge that we had gay ancestors, but well before we even knew they were gay, we knew they were Black by looking at them. That's my only point. Is I knew you were Black by looking at you. I didn't know you were gay. I knew you were Black. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know that you're Black when you walk in the door. I have no clue that you're gay when you walk in the door.
Okay,
Roy. I know you're Black.
Talking about.
I'm just saying I know you're Black first. That's all I'm saying. They're like the intersection.
But we're so many. That's just a simplistic way of thinking, Roy.
Well,
we've grown from that, Roy. That was back in the day, Roy. We're in 2025 now. It's more factors that contribute to people's
but here's the
sadness.
problem. But here's the problem, though. If we're running, right? Let's just say we're running the 110 hurdles. I can't get down to that gay hurdle before I cross all these other hurdles first, right? Like
Where I am. Let me put my hater blockers on.
There you go. Put that shit up. I gotta jump on. I gotta jump these other hurdles first, right? Like that's way down. Fuck all y'all. First of all, fuck all y'all.
Where you at?
No, we gotta get you out of here.
Fuck this whole chat. You know what? Hold on. I got something for all that.
You ain't talking nonsense. He talking.
So here we go.
Nigga, no, you ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna let you get a word in.
Listen.
Roy, we get you. We get that. You just trying to make us be more of together. Like you like, why are we dividing so many other ways when we just this? We get that, but it's just so much more, Roy. It's just not that easy.
But my problem though is that like that's the shit that like, because what happens like historically what happens is people in those communities, right? They start wanting to talk about like other problems, and it's like, hold on, we ain't got past the Black shit yet. Let's stay here first before we get to that.
Okay. Since you saying this on that, are you having this conversation with the peers who you feel like are in like colorism? Because it seemed like you just point like the LGBT, but what about the people who like your dark skinned friends who be only want to fuck with lighter complexion motherfuckers? Are you having this same like we just Black? Like why are you going to somebody else because they lighter? Or are you just saying like you ain't gay? Like what? So are you gay? But you Black too. So what? Yeah, what's going on with that?
That's a really good question. I think it's a great question. But here's my here's why I'm a bit stumped, because how can I? Because we always talk about like a preference. Like if you have a preference in like what you like, Torian, you want somebody taller than you, right? Like if somebody just has a preference on what they like, right? Now, let me make a distinction. There's a difference between having a preference and then saying, I won't even talk to somebody who's darker than this. Yeah, now that person to me has a problem. If you say, if you darker than a paper bag, I won't even talk to you. Okay, yeah, that person has a problem. Versus you saying, hey man, I really like girls that are like 5'5", this skin tone, this shape. That's like my preference. But if somebody comes up to you that's not that, you'll still entertain them. Because I think that's a difference versus somebody who says, if you're not this skin tone, don't even come talk to me. Yeah, that's OD. That's OD. If you're saying, hey, if you're not light, bright, damn near white, don't even come talk to me. That's something different. To me, that's something different now. Because now you're saying that like you won't even entertain somebody just based on the color just based on their, their level of melanin. That's why. First of all, take off some goddamn glasses. Y'all pissing me off with them fucking.
I ain't taking them
because bro, you still ain't talking no sense.
Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all.
LT said same concept.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm even
Well, LT's wrong. God damn it.
No,
LT,
you're
wrong.
wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong. No,
you
it's
still
not the same
you try to
concept.
justify that difference. It's the same shit. They just
It's
choose to
not.
be ignorant. You
What
know.
up? Lie back in the building. There we
Hey,
go.
I'm back. What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
I like no.
What's up, everybody? With y'all's glance.
Period.
I'm in here going to war right now, Lionel. Goddamn it!
What you
I was
fighting
just trying
about?
to get back to some
And he
basics.
losing. And he
Right.
I'm
losing.
trying to get back to
for?
basics. I'm going to war now. God
He
damn.
just trying to. I just said like we need to just come together, and he trying to continue to separate us.
I'm not. I'm trying to say let's come together under blackness. Y'all are talking about coming together under. I'm like, whoa! I'm just coming together under the blackness.
Okay, but we're more than just black sometimes.
I know, but first let's just come together under blackness. We can get to that other shit later.
We
That's
do.
all.
We could do that.
But I get pushed out.
And how you do that is you just gotta accept.
Jesus, push all that shit.
No, I do get pushed out.
Do not tell Lionel.
What was that man? Look,
do,
no,
Lionel,
your prime example, Roy,
do not
is how
put no
you trying to
glasses on,
say.
whatever you do. Go ahead.
No, Roy, because what I could say to you, and I wish I could pull up. I'm on my phone, but I can't. But how you're sitting here saying that like we're all black, like you're black first for the queer community, but then you had Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, rest his soul. But he was going on about how he couldn't follow behind no gay black male leader.
Well, here's the problem. First of all, he's Eritrean, so he's not Black American. So I can't be held accountable. He's Eritrean.
We ain't say about nationality. We just said black. So now you separating it.
He's Eritrean, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, right? He's Eritrean. So I don't know what they believe.
That is crazy.
I'm
LT, help me.
He's Eritrean.
LT, help.
I need to see her picture of my hair.
I don't know what
Okay,
y'all
so
about still.
I want to address LT because he said before we get into blackness, we got to settle internal affairs. But no, see, I disagree. Listen, I respect your position, LT. I disagree. I disagree because I feel like we can settle that internal shit. Like, first of all, we can do two things at once. First of all, let me say that. But if I had to pick which one to do first, let's come together under blackness first. Because the internal, like, that shit that, like, we can handle. If we can't handle that, then we ain't got then we can't even deal with the other shit. Because these people are treating us like we're not even humans, right? Historically. So we got to deal with the, like, first of all, are you black? Because there's some people that want to say they different shit. Are you black? Yes or no? Cool, you black? Okay, let's get there. Let's make sure that under blackness, we're good. Right now, you got the ADOS movement, you got the FBA movement, right? The Foundational Black Americans. Foundational Black Americans, they taking a hardline stance. They saying they're not even really fucking with somebody who's, if you're not, if your foundation in blackness is not American, they might not even be fucking with you like that. Real talk. If you trying to divide, you might be called a tether out here in these streets.
And who also?
Hey, LT. Okay, so LT says so we don't accept Obama and Kamala. They're both in question, LT. I'm just being real.
Roy don't. I do.
They both in question.
I think Roy and Lionel don't. No, I'm just kidding. But
Wait, what?
I'm just being messy, dragging you in
raised
here.
by his white racist grandparents. Yeah, Kamala was raised by an Indian woman. This is the reality, Torian. I'm just giving you the
I was gonna say something. Damn. Oh, no. So okay. Damn. I should have fucking sent you that shit because I just seen this shit.
Smoking weed.
I should have said shut up. But so right now, I just came across a video. Roy, I'm gonna send it to you so you can see it later. But basically, they saying that if you follow like the BLM Lives Matter page. No, it is BLK. So it's Black Lives Matter. The original one, like the one that kind of like got popularized through all like the George Floyd shit. That we no longer need to associate with them. We need to follow the BLK grassroots.
because that's like the
BLM.
You see how complicated this is
BLM.
getting, Torian? You see how complicated all this shit is getting? That's how I'm trying to simplify all this. This is way too complicated.
But it's more things to
No, but
conquer
then
before
okay,
all of
so
this
I feel
shit.
you, Roy. I feel you, Roy. But then we just really have to get into what is Blackness, and then when you do start getting into it, it's like, that ain't really our name. Like we really got to find out the true history. Is like what is. I feel like we need a lot of like shit revealed regarding like the people we are. But at the end of the day, it's like, no, I'm not even gonna go that deep.
But no, we can go there, Naomi, because that depends on what ideology you subscribe to. Because there are some people that say we was here before Columbus. There's some people that say that we are the native. There's some people that say that we the real Jews. There's some people that say that we came on slave ships. There's some people that say that we was already here, and plus people that came on slave ships came as well. So it depends on what ideology you subscribe to, right? So
every ideology.
No, and like and so at the core of every ideology is that we're just the indigenous people of these lands. Period.
Which is why
at the
I'm
end
trying
of the
to
day,
say,
at the end of the day, like, everything stemmed from quote unquote Blackness, right? Melanated skin, the darker skin.
That's
right.
A fact.
And like, cause
white
comes from black.
But just because you're dark, but we have to acknowledge though, right? Black people on this continent have been here for long enough that even if we want to connect to Africa, we are definitely a different people at this point. No disrespect. I'm not disrespecting nothing. I'm just saying that like our experience that we've had here is different from that continent, is what I'm saying.
Yes, of course. We are a certain group of people. And so and we recognize that, right? And we've called it Blackness, or we've let them call us so much shit that we literally don't even know what our true name is, because they let us call so much shit. Oh my God, hold on, because I'm gonna have to journal about this later. I'm so glad I'm getting this out on camera.
But that's why I'm just saying, let's make it less complicated, right? Forget all the other
No, Roy, it's too complicated to try to make it uncomplicated. Like, it's just too complex. The human body is so complex. I hate when people just try to simplify it down.
How do we get to anatomy? What are we doing? Okay, let's go.
Because that's everything. That's who we are. Like, it's just so much in us that works different throughout everybody. And it's just so much deeper than people who try to make it so simple. Like, it's just not that simple.
Well, see, in my opinion, and I hope this is not offensive to you, Torian, but in my opinion, it should be
offends me. Don't even say it. I'm gonna cancel you. I'm already offended.
But in my opinion, it should be more important to you about being black than being anything else after that, right? Than being a black man who in the LGBT. Like, being black first should be the most important thing. Like, that other stuff is secondary. That's what I'm saying. Like, black.
Now, facts. You're a soul before you're black. That needs to be.
But then at the same
that
time,
needs to be
Roy,
that needs to be the next statement.
What would you say to somebody who tells you that, like, fuck being a black man, like, just be proud that you're a man? Like, that's the thing. Like, so that's the same thing you telling me, like, as like a queer person, like, fuck, like, who else you are. Like, at the end of the day, you're a man. Like damn, nigga.
Well, no, because first you're a black. Because again, before we
get
to
if you want to get to first you're a woman, and then you a man.
Well, like, I mean, listen. At some point, we got to make some distinctions on like where we're starting. Like, we got to have a starting point on what you are first. We can't just start at, we got to make a starting point. Here's what we are. Here's what we're starting from. So like, we got to get past all these levels first before we can move on to like the complicated shit. Like, no one starts on trigonometry. Trigonometry. They start on addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? You work your way up. You don't just come into this shit and start on trig. No, that's the hard shit, right? You start on other shit first. And then everything builds on itself. But you got to study. That's my only pushback. And again, y'all know me. I'm a supporter of the LGBTQ community. I'm a bleeding heart liberal. I'm a physical conservative but I'm a bleeding heart liberal. Like I want everybody
spell liberal.
I want people to be able to do what the fuck they want to do, right? I don't care what somebody does. I genuinely do not. I don't care what you do with your kids, whether they're vaccinated, unvaccinated, whether you want them to get, changes or not get changes. I don't have a say so in any of that, right? But at the same time, when it comes to the blackness thing, when we get back to basics, let's just start off with black first. Let's just start off with black. Let's defend that first. Because like the black, queer, it just gets too complicated, in my opinion. Because now you're defending multiple things and we ain't even got past the black shit yet. And you trying to defend black and queer.
That's crazy, Roy.
Okay, let me say, LT said, I ain't lying. He said, Roy, as a heterosexual melanated man, it's easier for us, I guess he's saying me and him, to dismiss this based on lack of knowledge. Hold on, I don't know what he's talking about. Lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge of what?
Of our experience,
You're a
Roy.
fucking asshole.
I mean, listen, but like what you're experiencing, if you weren't, first of all, what you're experiencing is black not contributing to that experience. Yes or no?
Yes, they like, goddamn, this nigga black and he gay. I really hate this man. Like,
but
sometimes they'll give you a chance if you're just a black man. Like, oh, he's straight and he's like, oh, I'll give him more kind words.
You said gay and black. If they erased gay and black, they would still not fuck with you. That's what I'm saying. So we can't even get to the gay part. They not fucking with the black part first.
And then they're really not fucking with the gay part. And then they're really not fucking with the gay part.
See, y'all want to get to like the gay part, and the problem with that is that's where we get shit like
to the gay part.
That's what we hold on. That's where we get affirmative action. And who does affirmative action really work for? If you look at the statistics and the numbers, mostly white women. Why? Because that's technically a minority. So that's where you get all these weird ass DEI. If you really look at who DEI really works for, it's not black people, right? And that's because we start doing this intersectionality stuff, right? And everybody gets involved. This is what happens. This is facts. I'm speaking now. This ain't opinion. It's facts.
I forgot I was arguing with a 55-year-old.
So you're fucking with the DEI code.
No, I don't have a problem with nothing. What I'm saying is facts.
He's still shopping at Target.
First of all, hilarious.
I'm like, Torian, that made me expose you.
Oh shit. I'm with you. I'm not saying it's not doubled up, LT, but I'm saying, you want LT. What I'm saying is y'all want to deal with the double up. Y'all didn't even deal with the first scoop yet. Y'all getting to the 2 scoops. Deal with the first scoop. Y'all going straight to the 2 scoops? That's crazy.
Yeah, because he just called me a black F word. Right? He didn't say just black. He said you black.
Hold on.
Like, goddamn, he hit me with 2 of them, so I'm not supposed to double up?
Hold on. Again, I'm a bleeding heart liberal. I want everybody to do what the hell they want to do.
What does that even mean? Why are you even saying that? You're a bleeding heart liberal. What kind of
truth teller? You're a liar. You're not a truth teller.
Podcast
I'm a fiscal conservative and I'm a bleeding heart liberal. Like, because that lets people know that, like, when it comes to the liberal shit, like, I want to go all the way with those shit. Like, I don't care what anyone does in their personal life. Like, I knew a lot of people that were applauding today that Trump signed the bill that say that trans women can no longer compete against women in sports. I don't care about any of that personally, right? Like, you can do what you want to do in sports, right? Like, I let those people figure out who they
not
want
do anything though, because it do be some.
No. What I'm saying is, I want the people who like have the tournament to decide who can compete in the tournament. I don't want the government to say you can't compete. I want the people who make that tournament to say, hey, here's who can compete in this tournament, right? Based on whatever criteria they have. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm truly anti-government. See, I'm real anti-government.
Right,
Y'all want the
nigga, you
government.
work for
Y'all want
them.
the government involved, not me.
You work for the government, bro.
Hilarious, by the way. Hilarious.
I feel like those things coincide. Like we can't be. Can y'all hear me? Is there an echo? Can y'all hear an
No, we
echo?
hear you
No, you
perfectly
good. You
fine.
good. You good.
Okay. Well, I feel like those things coincide and it's like circular. And so obviously for the whole collective black unit to move forward and progress, at this point, seemingly a piece of that pie is like the LGBT black community feeling accepted within its own community, which is black people who have
Mm-hmm.
self-hatred towards people who are like whatever, LGBT, all the things. And so many black people are hateful towards that community that you could never move as one from there. So that's the part. So it's like while both things are true, both groups are one. And first of all, it's not even both groups, but at the end of the day, like it just needs to be a collective. And how you get there first is really being a collective, not being like, all right, y'all shut up, y'all just about like at some point everyone has to be on the same page and everyone has to feel loved and included and like accepted. And then once you do that, then you just hit the shit from all fronts. We actually need all of our community. We need the LGBTQ who brings so much to the world and so much to our community that like the night, like we need everybody. Like there's this song that Ocean Shelby singing, and it's so important. And it's just like it talks about basically how like everybody's role is adding up to the overall goal. Like every role is important, and it's like making that clear to the Miss Baby. It's like every role is so important, and that's the same. So then once you love each other down, then you have people hitting shit from A to Z. Like right now, you might got an A, we might got a W and a Q, and we're missing a lot of letters because we're not really even loving each other for real.
No,
And then like
yes.
fighting, that's just like one front. But then there's like the entire like war with each other, like fighting and aggression and violence, all that bullshit. Like that's just all divisive. And once it's all addressed and cleared and clocked and true, then like we'll get back to like that 60s, 50s vibe, 70s vibe where it's like, oh, they moving shit. Are they shaking shit? Are they focused on the right things now? Oh, and it's gonna give that, which is it's not doable. We've seen that. That was just like two generations ago. But we just need to like clear our minds to get like the turn up out of the system and like get back to business.
No, and I agree with you, Lionel, so wholeheartedly. But and it made me think about like I forgot what you said, but it just came to me like because Roy, like you try to say like we black first, like yes, like, and I think it's been evidence of black queer people acknowledging that they are black first because like when it come down to like a protest or anything, like we're there at that protest for our black people. But when it comes down to like us having to also protest about some black queer shit or some queer shit in general, because that's another, subcategory of our life. Our other black brothers and sisters don't come show up for us in there. But you want us to unite and be like black is a thing. So like if you understand that us as black people is just the thing we need to support, they support me in all my avenues, as a black person. Because I'm a black person, but I'm also this black queer person. I'm also this black woman. I'm also this black disabled person. Like, and it's things that it's challenges that I face in those aspects. But you only expect me to be there, and you only show up to like the shit that has to do with just black. Like that's just the main category is black, but we fall into so many other things. So if you really want us to align and really come together, you have to show up for us in all our other avenues and all our other subcategories that we
That's the
going
new
through too.
age. That's the new age because although LGBTQ is not like a new age thing, like this should have been, I'm sure that as long as there's been people, there's been like gay people. As long as there's been a
Yeah.
person, there's been gay. So, but the thing is, now is the time where people can like talk about it and be open. People are extremely open with their sexuality. So then that affects how other people view them and like perceive them 100%. Whereas that was the case when there was a collective movement, but people weren't like there was still gay people, but people weren't leading with their sexuality or living their lives like that. So then, like, the focus genuinely was just the movement. Whereas now there's so much not intersexuality, true, but there's intersectionality that, like, now people are challenged to really be able to love for real and to be able to accept for real now. Not just like, oh, I didn't know that about you. Like, I was loving you because I just thought you was like this. Or I only loved you as like the great boxer Muhammad Ali or the great speaker Malcolm X. Like, I didn't know he was that part about you. But like now it's like a time where people really are being challenged now that there is so much intersectionality. The challenge is to like genuinely love for real, like really love, really accept people, and then really be united and really be connected and really be a community is the benefit.
Right. And Roy, you got first-hand experience on that shit because you got a black queer person on here. You have people who you might associate with who have a problem with my voice on here.
I have a problem with your voice. See, we got you up out of here. See,
that is crazy.
No, you got
wow. Nigga started taking his name being a truth teller. He was a quiet motherfucker. Somebody get Oprah on here.
he's
Were
a
you
tyrant.
silenced or were you
He's a
silenced? I was silenced.
He's a tyrant.
He
Y'all thought Donald
is.
Trump is
Okay. That was so crazy.
What did I miss?
Well, I'm just listen. Okay,
Oh, he kicked me out, Lionel. That's what you missed because I started speaking
I
that
didn't,
real
no,
shit.
I didn't kick anybody out. What I'm saying, listen, I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I'm acknowledging everything. First of all, here's the thing, right?
No.
I'm someone who agrees with everything y'all are saying, but I also agree with the
You
fact
just gotta
that
play devil advocate. You just love to play devil's advocate.
I was born to do this.
No, you don't. You got hair now, Roy. Leave that other side behind. That's
She's
not you no
asleep
more.
right now.
You got
She's
hair.
asleep right now. So
Your
you
wife
know,
is behind you.
You got
that's
hair.
behind.
Leave that hair. Lead with hair. Lead with the love from the hair. Stop
You
leaving
be
them
one with the
hardness.
follicles. for
Right.
real.
Stop
You're
living
not
in
just
that lack.
reflected
Like
black
you don't
anymore.
have lack anymore. You have substance. You have
But
hair.
no, I'm just simply saying that, like,
Black matter. Well, this is black
listen,
matter. for real.
I accept the fact while I can accept that, like, I fuck with all people, right? Whether you whatever your sexual orientation is, I also can sit here and say, if somebody says, hey, based on my views, whether it's socially, religious, whatever, they don't accept LGBTQ. I respect their right to say that too. That's all I'm saying. Is that, like, I respect their right to say they don't respect that quote unquote lifestyle. That's fine. I don't agree with it, but I respect their ability for them to have that stance to say that. With that being said, right? How can I then now, to y'all point y'all were using it, to LT's point in the chat, say, hey, well, we not showing up for our LGBTQ brothers and sisters. Okay, well,
Can we pause right here real quick? Because I think it's important. I think that is the narrative, but I think going forward, the narrative that's more beneficial than I don't respect that. Like, because that's fair. Like, you don't have to respect everything about everybody. But that's not the conversation point, and that's more divisive. And so that's kind of problematic. When you can just say, you know what? I respect you. Like, it doesn't have to be a point of I don't respect this about you. But the thing is, nonetheless, I respect you. Most important. Like, and then from there, what do we got to talk about? What are we here to do? But the thing, like, that becomes conversational and not conversational, but conflictual is when you say, like, when you get into that combo of I don't agree with that or I don't respect that. And then when the basis is like, let's take steps forward, then you'll be there all night talking to each other about like why you should maybe respect this or why I don't respect this and why I can't and I won't, like, and that's what you get into versus, what, regardless, like, like respecting each other. As long as you're like harming somebody, like harming children, like doing wrong to society, harming plants, harming anyone, harming no shit, don't bring harm. Then like that's when we like, okay, we got to just get beside respect now and get some understanding. But besides that, we can respect each other. It's not that hard, and like that's what needs to be led with. because we are all so fucking different. We'd be up with the moon and like sun. We'll be dancing with the sun and moon all day, talking about what we don't respect about each other, honestly, or what we don't think is cool, or I don't think it's fly, or I don't think that's hot, I don't think that's right, I don't think that's But that's what we have the good fucking right to make decisions and like the freedom that God has given. God had the power to say, "Bitch, I." But he said, he said freedom to decide. So that's already been established. And like we don't need to be out here looking at each other upside the head. Like now it's just about respecting each other, growing and saying, oh, what can you do? Oh, that's what you do. Oh, look, here's how I can add to that. Oh, here's what I add to that. Oh, sweet. This is what I do. Oh, great. I know somebody that do this. That's gonna add to that for y'all. That's the new combo.
So I'm in total alignment with that, except I disagree slightly. No, I disagree slightly, as I said, because see, me, I acknowledge that there are some people out there who are gonna say, no, I don't accept that. And I say, in my opinion, I say, that's okay that you don't accept that. See, I'm okay with people not accepting stuff. Like, because that's their, like, we live in America. We don't live in Pakistan like that black lady who was up there telling folks that she wants $20,000.
But then what do we do after that? We just say, okay.
No, because
that's all we
you're
can say is
talking
okay.
about you trying to bring stuff together. So why can't you just be the one to accept someone and like show some love and like make sure that if it's really just about being black, treat them like you would any other black person, which I'm hoping is like with
great point.
You're the one that gets left
You're
behind.
not doing that. You just said, I accept that. I accept you not liking
I think
Torian.
y'all are missing what I'm saying. I'm telling you,
you're missing what you're saying. You don't know what you're saying, like Nikki said. You don't even know what you're saying.
I'm saying that's what I'm doing. I'm saying the problem is that some people, not all, but some people in Torian's community are leading with the queerness, and they want to say, well, I will show up to that march, but the person leading the march, he don't support the LGBTQ community, so I'm not coming. And it's like, but this is a black march. Oh, but you don't support the LGBTQ community, so I'm not coming to that march. That's what I'm saying. Is I think
that. And so if you can blame the queer person,
I'm not blaming nobody.
You just said you were.
Can see fault,
I'm not blaming shit.
If you could see fault because you're trying to say like queer people aren't joining the quote unquote only black movement because one of the leaders of the only black movement doesn't fuck with queer people. So it's just like, why can't we be the ones who just like, you know what? Let's rearrange how we see things. If we're really talking about black unity, like if that's what you're talking about, and if you're saying they're black before they gay, then like you just really got to step on that then and like make sure that you're uplifting them and you're like fucking with them and you're showing them love. Because if we are black, then we are black, period. But that's not the way that niggas is really coming though, right?
No. Agreed. Now here's the interesting thing though. Every time I said, hold on though. Every time I said black, I've said black. I never said a black man, a black woman. I've never put myself, right, in any separate category. I've always just said black. The problem is sometimes is that people want to come into that in separate categories. They're coming into it as, well, I'm gonna come over there to y'all shit, but I'm a black queer man. Okay, well, hold on. Like, let's start with the black. Like, why are you? I'm not coming into it saying I'm a black.
He did, Roy. He said he a black queer man. He didn't say I'm a queer black man. He said I'm a black queer man.
Can I say this? Because I think
why we gotta have any of that though? Why can't we just start with black first?
I think the same thing applies.
Just because you got a name too. It ain't like I'm a human. Hi, my name is Human. You come say hi, my name is Torian.
It's the same thing with women. I feel like it's the same thing with women. Women who have not been like accepted for being women for hundreds and hundreds of years have now this feminine movement that's like, it's a big energy. It's counter like not being accepted. That's what it looks like when you have someone that's the same thing with niggas that's slapping everything out, diamonds in the grill, blast the music. Like niggas is nigga down because like when you oppress someone for so long, they bounce back 1,000 quadrillion %. Like, bitch, black fist, like they're screaming there, whatever they are. And like, so that's kind of like the thing of like, people being so loud and proud to be gay at this point, because like at some point, and still I'm sure people like not only like people be getting kicked out their families and shunned out their homes and shit like that. It's a real like acceptance thing. So
Thank you.
so so hi, nice.
You have the right house, right?
Yeah, this is perfect. I'm so happy to see you.
That's okay. Just so you know, the
What
pin
is that?
Yeah.
is at that
Right,
front
mute
building.
him. There
What
we
is
go. he,
What is that?
he said it. He told us he was ordering some food, but
Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay, my
yeah. LT, you said if we black, let's remind our black brothers and sisters that they just black. What? I mean, you
But
seem like you was,
see, again, but okay,
but we
my
do
only
know. That's why I say like we said we black queer. You know, like it ain't never like black. But I mean that's just something because I don't introduce myself as like anything. I guess because I'm one person who's against labels, regardless of anything. If I'm true, because I still have like not quote unquote come out to like family and all that shit because I don't believe in all that
let
shit.
me
Like
call him. What's their number? I'll call them for you.
I mean, I post my shit and they follow me, so
Oh,
they
they know.
see, they know my life, but I have not been like sat down and made a post like this is my sexuality, like labeling myself because I'm not for labeling myself. But what I lead in is, I guess, the simplest spectrum of I'm a black individual. Like when I'm walking this neighborhood at night, I'm not thinking like I'm a black gay man. I'm thinking like I'm black. Like I have to just be careful, like, cause these motherfuckers might see me and think I gotta be careful what I'm wearing. Like I can't wear like all black. I can't wear too much. I gotta wear some color, so they know I'm just like a regular person, just walking the neighborhood at night. I'm just doing my daily walk. So a lot of my way I live is first and foremost through my blackness. But then I have other, like I said, subcategories, venues where
Wait,
I
but
have
could I
to,
pause you? Could I
yeah.
just like pause you and just like peep that you're even able to walk at night? Like, bitch, I'm a woman. I can't even like walk at night. So
See,
like
look,
talk
yeah.
about the intersectionality, right? Like that doesn't just stop because I'm black, right? So it's just like, yeah, I think sometimes, and I could say like I've been learning this, like sometimes you could really, when you have more to give, like why not just like give some fucking love and acceptance? Like, because if you're the one who is like Roy, you're just the black man, right? Like you have that one.
Hey man,
Me
y'all
and
don't know how I
Torian and Lionel too, but like me and Torian, we have like a little extra on our blackness, right? So like it's kind of just like a little different flavor of the shit that comes with it.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, Roy, you got
Yes.
some extra flavor too. Like you a black bald man. Like that's an experience in itself. Like,
It's like was.
no, he's still a bald man. That's a motherfucker toupee, y'all. Don't let him confuse y'all. Nigga still bald. His spirit is still bald.
No,
My
but
spirit,
sometimes,
my spirit is
but
bald.
sometimes it's like somebody has to take the higher road. Somebody has to make the first step. Somebody has to like, come with
But
a
think
different
about
type
okay,
of
so
energy if we want a different type of result. And if you're the one who really wants a different type of result, it's so easy because just do your part. Like you just be the one to start that shit.
Right.
That's the way
And
I go
I
about
want
it.
to add too.
That's the way
Sorry,
I go
Roy.
about it. I'm like, I just do it me.
No, and it's like then like Roy's like you want us to like
I don't
come
want
and
y'all
show
to
up
do
for
nothing.
the blackness. I mean, that's the point. You may not want it personally, but that's the point that you're arguing for. It's
It's
just
black.
that like we just show up for like our blackness, and it's like we do, but then how do you want us to like continue to show up when like we're constantly getting our feelings hurt? When like people who understand us and respect us, like you, are in our lives and we feel comfortable with you, but then like we come to find out that like you have some homeboys or friends or family who really just hate and despise us, and you don't like kind of check them, and you don't come to them and be like, well, they're black. Like, that's all you should really matter about, bro. Like, I don't know why you on this fuck shit about whatever it is they doing. But you come to us and telling us, like, I just respect their opinion just to have that. Like, no, like, we need to, like, be changing or just speaking up for us. Like, if you trying to be on We All Black, like, you should be giving them this spiel, like you giving me this spiel just because I want to say I'm black and queer. Because at the end of the day, they doing, I'm straight and I'm black. Like, that's their point of view. But you ain't clocking them for that whole point because they don't say that shit because they don't have to say that shit. But we have to like announce who we are because like it's forced out of us. Like it was forced out of me before I even knew what I was. You know, like I'm
And
getting
that's where
asked
we
by
gotta
family
check
members
it.
like, "You
And
got some
that's where
sugar
we
in your
gotta
tank?"
check it. Because we have our role in it too. And
Right.
like to act like you don't is, you know.
First of all, Naomi, you look like you just got flown out with those braids. Second of all, let me say this.
He hates women. Oh my gosh. See, that's his other problem. He hates women too.
I love
Queer
women.
and women. That's his.
No, I love women. But Naomi will respect this right here, right? There was something, right? What's her name? Margaret Sanger, right? She did a lot of harm in the black community, in my opinion, right? She ushered in this whole Planned Parenthood thing, this feminism thing, and she got a lot of black women to go along with that at a time period where that really wasn't the black woman's fight, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion. That wasn't the black woman's fight. But she got a lot of black women to say, hey, y'all need to come with us on this because y'all are minority. Y'all are even extra minority because y'all are women too. And they started dividing under their womanhood, you know, and siding with that versus the blackness first. I'm just saying they can get real divisive out here. And people who got the knowledge understand that Margaret Sanger probably, you know, realistically wasn't really wasn't a ally of black folks like that, if we're being honest. I'm just keeping it a buck. And so I'm saying that to say, I respect people's religious beliefs, Torian, is all I'm saying. And I know that there's a lot of people, their religious beliefs say that they don't agree with the LGBTQ lifestyle. I don't care about that. Me personally, I don't care about their beliefs, but I respect them to have that belief is all I'm saying.
But that's like, okay, but then you're letting them lead with being their religion versus like, and you just was against that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What
yes,
I'm
you
saying
are, because
you
you're
were
saying
that
that's their religion. But you
everything.
said, but you telling me
Nothing
it's my
second.
blackness.
No, what I'm telling you is they're leading with blackness. Now, once you leave the blackness and go to the LGBTQ, if they disagree with that, I'm saying, hey, that's between you and them. That's all I'm telling you. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
But
it's between you and them.
But Roy, but they aren't leading with blackness if they saying they don't fuck with a certain type of black people. That's
no, they're not saying that.
They are. They are saying like, oh no, we don't accept you.
What they're saying is based on
they say don't bring that gay ass nigga touring around me and you comply. That's you're letting them lead by that shit. Like, what are you saying?
That's not what this.
That's why you laughing.
First of all, hilarious. Because that was hilarious. First of all.
Or even where I wish I could find that video and send it to that man. It was a black dude, and they was all right. It was like a group of friends, and maybe somebody else was new, or maybe it was like one of the girlfriends. His best friend's sister friend was with them, and he was a gay guy. And he didn't want to sit in the back of the seat by the dude because he gay. But this nigga black too. So it's just like, how is this working? Like, you keep talking to us, but we're not the ones like pushing the divide. Like, we coming into the spaces of like, we all black. But then you got this nigga saying like, I'm not finna sit by this nigga because he gay.
Listen,
Tori will be like, but he's black.
Hold on.
He would be like, but he's gay.
Y'all gotta shoot me some bail because I'm the one on this show that said for years that I've disagreed with all of my friends that said whether their son be a serial killer than to be gay. I've told y'all for years on this show, I totally disagree. I disown.
But are you leading with the conversation that to your friends?
Yes,
like, y'all need to stop thinking that because they're black.
I told them niggas that shit is insanity, in my opinion. That you want your son to be a serial killer. That's insanity, in my opinion. Right? In my opinion, that's insanity. If you're saying, I'd rather my son kill
And these are
30
still
people in
your
the BK.
friends, so it's just like.
Well,
Hey.
Torian's still my friend too, and he's leading with LGBTQ shit. He's
No,
still
I'm
my
not.
friend.
I just say how I
Sure
lead
you
with
are.
blackness in my daily life. And, you know, so
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Not like that.
I'm saying those are still my friends.
Niggas don't even know I'm queer for real.
No,
Your family don't even know you queer. Your family, you hiding stuff from your family. No, but I'm just saying, though, like, yeah, those are still my friends. I just disagree with them on that, right? I disagree on that. I think that's insanity to say that you would rather your son be a serial killer and kill 30 people and affect 30 families versus them just
Mute
being
Lionel,
gay.
because we can still hear some whispering. I don't know if he wanted us to.
Lionel,
He back. Okay. I'm like, I don't know if they having a private conversation, but
Lionel ordered that Don Julio from Popeyes.
That's why he didn't want us to see. That's
I
crazy.
smashing my chicken in public. I really do not like smashing my chicken in public.
We don't believe you, Lionel. You got that
I just
Don Julio.
realized that I smashed that chicken in public, so I was talking to Tamara like.
Oh, that was that Popeyes.
I was
that
like,
was no
fuck,
public.
I just really smashed this chicken in public right now. Like, fuck.
Where was that chicken from?
That was Golden Chick.
Nah, that was Popeyes, nigga.
No, I didn't get Popeyes.
That was Don Julio Popeyes.
But I was like Golden Chick Popeye. I was wanting some spicy chicken, so I was like, y'all were talking about Black History Month, and I was thinking about spicy chicken.
And this nigga went to Golden Chick.
Because I know they're going to be able to get here quick, fast, without me having to go nowhere.
Oh, shit.
You ain't got no chicken at the house? No, I'm just kidding. This Black
Listen,
History.
man.
But also,
well, no,
we got to be
chicken
aware
is
of
frozen.
eating chicken. Like, I need y'all to stop eating chicken because it's too much shit going on with this bird.
Whoa,
flu,
whoa,
so.
whoa. Hold on, nigga.
Yeah.
See, you
I know
doing
it's
too
hard
much
for
now.
me too. I had just ordered some wings. So I'm like,
First
fuck,
off,
I was
pause.
not supposed to do this. Like, fuck, I need to stay away from chicken right now.
Why you not eating chicken right now?
After this show, I got a salad.
But they got like this whole shit with bird flu that's going on. It's like a real pandemic that they're not talking about. But like in Michigan, it was like
pandemic.
a whole bunch of like dead birds that was just dropping down, like ducks, all this shit.
No.
Was
How
on
about a
that
Modelo? Can I
shit.
just drink my Modelo? That's from Mexico.
So yeah, they saying it's an uptake in the bird flu, so we need to really stay away from chicken.
Does that
the
include chicken? Are the chickens dying left and right?
Yes, it's the chicken. It's the bird flu, baby birds. They contaminated.
Birds of the week, goddammit.
But can chickens? I don't even think chickens can fly.
Yes, chickens can fly, bro.
But that doesn't make them any less of a bird. They still got wings.
Right.
Okay, let's get up. Okay, we get ready to get up out here for the night, but I think it's been confirmed. Not think it has been confirmed now that unfortunately tonight we lost really a real legend in hip hop. We lost Irv Gotti tonight from Murder Inc. Just to, I mean, we got to be honest about, you know what I'm saying? I know Irv Gotti obviously has been a target of like some funny memes and stuff like that with like, how he felt about Ashanti coming out. That was, some fun banter we had back and forth about Irv Gotti. But man, he was very young. What was he, 52, 54, something like that?
Yeah.
Really young. We lost Irv Gotti today, man. Like really somebody who put on a lot of people, obviously the two big ones we know, Ja Rule and Ashanti. But who was around a lot of stuff in New York, you know what I'm saying? And man, we lost Irv Gotti. That's crazy for me because I'm sitting there like, I remember when the whole Murder Inc. movement started, and to say now that Irv Gotti is no longer with us. I don't know if y'all knew this, but just a couple of years ago, he had just recently sold his catalog because Irv Gotti's money had got messed up out here, and he sold the rights to the Murder Inc. catalog. Or I want to say I forgot how many million, but obviously tens of hundreds of millions of dollars. I think it was like $30 million. He sold the catalog for, and he was like crying. He was happy, obviously, and man, it's crazy. Shout out to Irv Gotti, man. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta say, I'm out in Colorado and I'm off this Colorado weed. I'm high as fuck. But when my phone go on 10%, when I get that notification,
I'm out. But I was just tagging in and saying, like, I'm really high off this weed. And I ain't even been smoking. This is my 3rd time smoking this year.
Nigga, we just in February. It ain't like that's an accomplishment. We in February. Goddamn.
That,
Right.
nigga, that
3rd
is
day
if
when
I
it's
smoke every
been
day.
30 days.
If I smoke
that's
every single day. If I
Okay,
smoked
well,
every single day
I
of my
don't smoke
life.
at all. How about that? I don't smoke at all.
Maybe you should. Maybe that's why you so uptight.
Right, maybe you just try smoking 3 times before.
Right, 3 times a
No.
week.
Roy look like the type of nigga that trip off the weed. He don't need no weed. That nigga gonna be tweaking.
He just needs to microdose.
Nah, look, he need Reggie.
Right, get him some Reggie, his old ass.
I do need the Reggie though. I can't fuck with none of these new shit.
You
I
know
need Reggie.
it would be funny because when we was young, like the older people, they would smoke the Reggie.
Yeah, I
They was
definitely
on
need
that shit.
Reggie. I ain't smoking none of this shit y'all grew in your backyard.
No,
and
but
in,
that's
in a lab with these lights and all that. No.
the
Reggie.
Spirit said I gotta say what I said. Okay. Well, I'm out here. Peace. Love y'all. Good night.
We love you too.
But we lost Irv Gotti today, man, and I think that's a big loss for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Irv, at a time where where like Jay Prince had already established Rap-A-Lot in Houston, Jermaine Dupri had already established So Def in Atlanta, Dr. Dre had already established first Death Row and then Aftermath, right, in Cali. And then in New York, obviously, we had a ton of producers over there in New York who were doing it from Puff to Dame Dash, Russell Simmons, Irv Gotti kind of followed in those footsteps and came with Murder Inc. And to think that now we lost Irv, for me at least, right? Somebody in my 40s. It's just another time where I reevaluate. I don't know if y'all remember this, but was it last week? We just lost DJ Ump, right?
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
Was that last week, right?
Yeah.
And I think he was, what, 42, 43?
Yeah, he was young.
Like, man, when I start seeing people, that's like within my decade, when I see people with 10 years within me, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, Roy, let me knock on some wood for you, because you up there. You getting up there, bro. Look, you better start leading with love, bro. That's what's gonna save you.
For real.
No, I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, shout out to Irv Gotti, man. He did so much. I hope that he just gets his flowers. We didn't fully get to give them to him while he was here, but everybody should really go back and listen and understand what he brought to the game, to hip hop. So much great music. With that whole Ja Rule run, he was the one orchestrating all that. Obviously, he brought Ashanti to the game, and he was really a visionary. He really helped DMX kind of get started and get things rolling with DMX as well. He was the A&R behind DMX. Yeah, like he's a real visionary in this shit, man. So
okay, wow.
Irv Gotti was a real one, man. We can feel how we want to feel about him in his personal life, but in terms of what he brought to the culture, what he left us with, man, he really left us with a lot. So rest in peace, Irv Gotti. 54 is way. Leaving in your early 50s is way too early. Way too early. So y'all take care of yourself out there, man. Shit. Do your exercise. Go do your checkups. Take care of your health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about
Right, Roy. Get your prostate checked, bro.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's the leading killer in black men. You want to be for black, like y'all need to go get your prostate
that nigga,
checked.
hold on. Irv Gotti died of a stroke, not prostate cancer. That nigga died of a stroke.
But still, you need to just that shit checked.
No. I'll wait. I'll hold off. Goddamn.
Nigga, dime sack risky. You gonna need to wait, bro.
But no, we definitely need to make sure we take care of ourselves, man, out here and just be mindful. Because man, like I said, we just lost Quincy Jones about a month ago. I don't think people understand, like Quincy Jones.
He
He what?
He's older, so that was good.
Yeah, he was.
But
Like,
we got
we
gotta speak to these younger black men. Like it's really time to like lock in and really get in on y'all health and watch what y'all eating. Like we cannot trust these people no more. Y'all need to start going to farmer markets now. You know, like pay attention to these news so you can know like what's going on, so you can stop eating all this shit. Like right now, lean to fucking meat or seafood at least. You know, because birds is just it's crazy right now. Just like when they had that mad cow disease shit going on with the cows, you weren't supposed to be eating beef. So it's just we gotta watch our
It
health.
seems like every time we see like a musical figure die, it's somebody from hip hop. I haven't seen like these rock stars did cocaine and dope and shot heroin for years. These niggas don't die.
Yeah.
I'm not wishing death on nobody, but I'm just saying, I just keep seeing like people in hip hop.
Sound like you do. No,
I'm just saying, like, them niggas did a lot of dope and they still alive. Like, goddamn. Like in Irv Gotti, like DJ you know what I'm saying? We lost what's her name for 3 6 Mafia? LeChat. We lost her a couple of years ago. It's just like, damn, man, we need to be very mindful in hip hop of like what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And like understand that. Take care of yourself, man. Like we lost a lot of people in hip hop really, really young. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Pimp C. His birthday just passed. Rest in peace, Pimp C. We lost him super young. Too Short's brother just got killed in Oakland. He got shot. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a lot of senseless violence. You know what I'm saying? So as a community, again, let's just unite under like, yo, let's just stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not gonna never stop, right? Because you kill people or you rob from people or do whatever to people who are close to you. So we understand that, but damn, man, like it's a lot. So shout out to Irv Gotti, may he rest in peace, man. He was a real one. Salute to him. Anything we missed tonight, we'll get it tomorrow. I'm sorry, we get it next week. We're gonna talk about love next week because we're going into Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Shout out to the white man for making Valentine's Day. He made y'all feel like that shit. That shit's not even real. The white man did that to y'all. God damn it. So we'll get into that next week. Let me leave y'all with this. This is a legend in Black history that y'all all should know. Y'all probably don't know who he is.
Wait, but Roy, you had a different video that you wanted to play that you told us to remind you. There's some black women.
I'll play that one next time because they were talking about blackness. But what he's gonna say, he's gonna spit some knowledge right here. So let's end on him, and then we'll see y'all next week. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Can you say those one more time? Because I didn't get them on. And that was so beautiful.
I would like to share with you my 3 cardinal rules of sustainability and longevity. Cardinal rule number 1. Surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you coming. 2, slowly is the fastest way to get to where you want to be. And 3, the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next, so keep climbing.